Hey everyone, welcome back. This evening's shave is brought to you in part by Grown Man Shaves. Now they are a shop that's new to me. They reached out to me and wanted to sponsor this video and a couple of videos coming up. So I was able to get a couple things from their shop. One of the things that I picked up was Barrister and Mann's Leviathan. Now I smelled this a couple years ago when I was at Maggard's and I wasn't too fond of the scent. But I picked this one up because it is in their brand new base, which is the Omnibus. This just arrived today. I have it whipped up here in my bowl and everything ready to go. But one thing that really stood out to me on the side label is if you look right there, it has Omnibus. It has the Omnibus shave soap. Finally, Barrister and Mann is putting their base named on the side label. Versus, you look at Diamond, for example. This is another one I picked up from Grown Man Shaves. They have the symbol. I'm assuming this is in Excelsior, but symbol. I mean, who do you think they are? Prince? I mean, come on. But anyway, so this is the Omnibus base for Leviathan. And I have to admit, I like this scent a lot more than I thought I would, at least off the puck. I can't remember the exact scent notes. I'll put those listed right here. I know it's coffee, leather, a couple of little dark scents. It is definitely very coffee forward off the puck. I would give this I get very coffee. There's also sandalwood in there as well, which I think kind of sweetens up that coffee. That's about a medium, maybe about a 5 or a 6 off the puck on scent strength. It whips up beautifully though. I'm not sure if you can see that sheen, but you can kind of see it there in the copper Captain's Choice bowl. With the Captain's Choice, kind of themed here, trying to keep it dark. And the brush is a knot that I know exceptionally well. That's a Duro knot in my Chop Shop travel brush from Charles over Craving Shaving. So I scooped out quite a bit, and you can see there in the bowl, there is plenty of lather. Also, I need to do a head shave off camera, so might as well use that. Now on the face, just initially here, it feels very rich and creamy, kind of dense. The scent strength is opened up a little bit more. I get a little bit more of that sandalwood. A little bit more of the sweet leather coming through. But this is definitely feels dense. I can actually take a bit more water. Like I said, I scooped out quite a bit. It is a pretty soft soap. Really easy to scoop out. It can take a decent amount of water. Of course, I scooped out quite a bit, trying to make sure I had enough for a head shave. I didn't even do a test lather with this today. I got it shortly after I got off work, and just instantly went to the mailbox and picked it out, and then stood up with the kids around the house, and didn't have a chance to test lather it. But you can just see that sheen. So far on face feel, I really like it. It does feel nice and rich and dense on the skin. We'll see how. Now all the posts that have come out from Barrister and Mann say it's incredibly slick. Of course you're gonna see it's incredibly slick. Everyone says their soap's incredibly slick, and slickness is subjective. All based on how you hydrate this soap. So, the razor this evening is the Hendrix Classics & Company Garand, because it matches and I don't have my carve. My carve's still out on loan, or I would be using that tonight. But the Garand is a fairly mild razor. This is a brand new Persona Lab blue blade. So it's mildly efficient, and that is close. All right, that does feel very slick. Slicker than anything else on the market. Can't tell right now. It's definitely a very pleasant scent. Surprisingly, this does not smell like I remember it from Maggard's back in, I want to say 2019 when I was there. Residual seems pretty good. So in the order I placed with Garand, now Garand Man shades. So the company itself is based out of, I want to say Massachusetts. Their warehouse is located in Traverse City, Michigan. Now if you've never heard of Traverse City, I can't blame you. It's a small city in northern Michigan, not quite the Upper Peninsula or the UP, but it's a small city. Now, when I got the shipment in, I was looking at the label and it has Airport Road. I know where his warehouse is. I've probably driven past it before he was there. I used to work for a company based in Traverse City. Company since sold and everything else, and they still have office there, but I used to have to go to Traverse City occasionally to the office. So I've been in Traverse City. Beautiful town. Airport has like 4 gates that are active at any given time. The biggest thing that Traverse City or TC is known for is they have a cherry festival every year. But the cherry festival happens so early in the year that they can't even use their own cherries. They have to bring in cherries from somewhere else for their cherry festival because they haven't quite reached ripeness yet. And Michael Moore, love him or hate him, has a film festival there every year. Other than that, there's not much going on in Traverse City. It's a beautiful town from what I hear in the summer, but every time I went there was winter. So I'd leave for work in the dark and I'd go back from the office to my hotel in the dark. But it is also a foodie town. So if you like lots of decent choices for restaurants and fusions and all that, Traverse City is a nice place to go. Avoid the cherry festival. And the film festival, because rates for hotels, everything, they get jacked up outrageously high. But also the owner, going back to Garand Man shades, the owner is actually based out of Tokyo, Japan. But just to get them on the phone, I'm not sure if he's an expat living in Tokyo or if he has really good English, because when I spoke with him, he had 0 accent. Either way, it was a good chatting with him. I was able to get a couple things, mostly Barrister and Mann. So the Barrister and Mann right now is kind of the artisan that they carry. And they have the like Tobbs, D.R. Harris, kind of the standbys. However, in speaking with them, they are going to be getting, they do have other products that are going to be adding on to the site that, but he has a backlog of that. He has a day job doing this. So be patient. There will be more coming. Also, for those that are still here, 10 minutes in roughly, I have a discount code for 10% off of your order. And that is the Traveling Shaver. And I'll put that right here. Just the Traveling Shaver will give you 10% off. Shipping is really fast. I think I ordered this on Friday, I think. And I got it tonight, which is Monday for me. So you'll see this Tuesday or today. I got it yesterday. Confused yet? But anyway, the base is not bad. It is slick. Seems to have pretty good residual slickness. I mean, it's not... Would I call this groundbreaking based off of what I've used so far? No. Is it better than some artisan soaps out there? Yeah. Can you get that big, poofy Santa Claus beard that you want in the lather? Honestly, just based off this use, probably not. This thing's like it's going to be a very dense, low structure, high density type lather. That's kind of what I get from most Barrister and Mann soaps anyway, whether it be Excelsior, Soft Heart, whatever the base may be. Do I think this is better than Soft Heart? No, I don't know. I haven't used Soft Heart for a little bit. Is this easier to work than Excelsior? A little bit. But then again, so is Soft Heart, in my opinion. Though I didn't have any use with Soft Heart either, or Excelsior. Thought they were both really good bases. Although I have heard that Barrister and Mann is switching over to the Omnibus base. They just announced, I believe, it's Seville and Shebra, I think, are going to be an Omnibus. So far, it's a good base. We'll see how it is post and everything else. The Garand with that blade is not doing a bad job. I mean, my usual spots need to be touched up a little bit, but it's not bad. Now, as far as the scent, it is dark. It is coffee, sandalwood, leather. And I can't remember the other ones, but like I said, I believe the sandalwood is kind of brightening up the coffee list. It's not just straight black coffee. For me, it's coffee forward versus leather forward. So for that, I'm happy about that. I like leather scents, but I don't want an in-your-face, heavy, strong, here's leather scent. I know some people will disagree with me on the scents on this one. Looking at you, Shady. But I think it's more coffee forward, and I like that. From someone who doesn't drink coffee. But like I said, it's a very, not sweet coffee, but sweetened coffee. Garand did a really good job tonight. Lather rinsed clean, other than getting, there we go. So hard about having lather in the sink. You pull the razor out of the sink and there's still lather in the brush or in the razor. So, that's nice. That is nice. Now, I did not get the splash or the balm with this because I wasn't sure I liked the scent. Same thing with Diamond. Now, I got Diamond mostly based off of Ewan, or Shaving Butcher, his recommendation. I know he loves it. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not quite sold. Let's see. My wife smelled Diamond, and she said, she took one look and was like, she just made this awesome face. I wish I could have got that on camera. Okay, residual is really good. I could do a full pass on residual. So on that alone, it's a good base. It is slick. But like I said, slicker than anything else out there. That's subjective. That's how we hydrate the soap. But anyway, Diamond. My wife said I can use it once when she's home. And if she doesn't like it, it's gone. I don't know. So far, I haven't smelled the Barrister and Mann soap I don't like. This might be the first. Sorry, Ewan. Yeah. Don't know. Now, Leviathan. This stuff smells really good. One thing I want to point out else was this pour. You can see where I scooped it, but it has these little dark spots in there. I got some of those when I scooped it and didn't seem to affect the lather building at all. Really good scent on this one. That coffee and sandalwood and that leather and the other notes blend in really, really nicely. So far, face is really good. Anyway, I'm just going to do a quick cleanup and I'll come back with some initial impressions, final thoughts. All right, now I've done a cold water rinse. I have applied Witch Hazel to the left side of my face, nothing on the right. Now, I really don't feel much difference, honestly, between the Witch Hazel side and the non-Witch Hazel side. Skin feels moisturized. It was a little tacky before I put Witch Hazel on. I know it's still a little tacky on the Witch Hazel side. You can see that. It's not here. But as far as the smoothness, post-shave feel, everything with the Witch Hazel versus non-Witch Hazel, there's not much difference there. If any, it's negligible. If you wanted to use the new Omnibus base without a post-shave, you could very easily. Is this scent going to be for everybody? No, not at all. I know there's plenty of people that I speak to on a regular basis that absolutely cannot stand this scent. And that's fine. I know Barrister and Mann they take some risks with their scents. Luckily, I've been lucky with a few outliers, potentially, on ones that I like. My wife hates Eigenklau. She hates this one. Surprisingly, she likes Leviathan. Now, I mentioned I didn't get the splash of the balm for Leviathan. I'm thinking about to get the balm or the splash or something because it smells really good. I like it quite a bit. A lot more than I would. It's a good scent. I like the base. I'm going to use it a couple more times, really work it and test it. Initial impressions is the Omnibus base is really good. Is it better than Soft Heart? I don't know. I need to find my Soft Heart soap and do a shave back-to-back or so. Side-by-side comparisons are hard, but I might try to do a side-by-side comparison off camera and see if there's any big difference between the two, or if it's just, for lack of a better term, hype. Is it a good base? Yes. Is it better and easier to work with than Excelsior? Yes. So there's definitely improvement from Excelsior, because I know a lot of their soaps are still being offered an Excelsior base, and I believe Will is changing everything to the Omnibus base. So I think that's an improvement. The big test is going to be whether it's better than Soft Heart or not. So I need to do a little more experimentation, but right off the bat, Omnibus is a very good base. I do recommend it. If you don't think you'll like Leviathan, or you know you don't like Leviathan, it is coming out in, I believe, Seville and cheaper or something. I will send an email out to people who have bought from him in the past, and I'm sure you start seeing it popping up other places. So anyway, I'm rambling now. Omnibus, good base, really good base. I definitely put it out there with a lot of the top performers. Not that Barrister and Mann before Omnibus was a slouch in any way, shape, or form, but the Omnibus base is easier to work with than previous bases. So anyway, again, before I continue to ramble too much longer, thank you for tuning in. Thank you very much to Garand Man Shaves for sponsoring this video. As I mentioned, link to Garand Man Shaves below with the 10% off code, the Traveling Shaver. That'll be below as well. So again, thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch y'all next time.